What's up, everyone? Today we're diving into something different. Forget the best sellers, forget the hyped up models that everyone's talking about. We're going deep into the top 5 most underrated SUVs in the world right now. Let's get started. SUV number 5, Subaru Outback. Coming in at number 5, we have the Subaru Outback. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's a wagon, not an SUV. But hear me out, because this is exactly why it's so underrated. The Outback is the perfect blend of a wagon and an SUV. It gives you 8.7 inches of ground clearance, which is more than many crossovers out there. It's got Subaru's legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive system that comes standard on every single model. This isn't some basic AWD system. This is the real deal that'll get you through snow, mud, and rough terrain without breaking a sweat. Under the hood, you've got 2 engine options. The base 2.5-liter 4-cylinder pumps out 182 horsepower, which is adequate for daily driving and delivers excellent fuel efficiency. But if you want more power, there's a turbocharged 2.4-liter engine making 260 horsepower and 277 pound-feet of torque. That's genuinely quick for a vehicle in this segment. Inside, the Outback is spacious and comfortable. You get up to 75 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seats folded down. The interior quality is solid, with soft touch materials and a user-friendly infotainment system. Higher trims come with leather upholstery, heated and ventilated seats, and Subaru's excellent EyeSight safety suite. Now let's talk pricing. The base model starts around $29,000 to $31,000, making it one of the most affordable options on this list. The premium trim sits in the mid-30s, while the Onyx Edition XT with the turbocharged engine is in the upper $30,000 range. Even the fully loaded Touring XT stays under $40,000. That's incredible value for what you're getting. The reason the Outback is so underrated: it doesn't scream for attention. It's not trying to be flashy or trendy. It's just an incredibly capable, reliable vehicle that does everything well. Subaru owners are some of the most loyal customers in the automotive world, and the Outback is a big reason why. SUV number 4, Jeep Grand Cherokee L. At number 4, we have the Jeep Grand Cherokee L. The L stands for long, and this is the 3-row variant that most people completely forget exists. While everyone obsesses over the standard 2-row Grand Cherokee, the L version is sitting there offering way more practicality and versatility. This is a proper 3-row SUV that can comfortably seat 7 adults. The 3rd row isn't just for kids, it's actually usable, which is rare in this segment. You've got multiple engine options here. The base 3.6-liter V6 produces 290 horsepower. The 5.7-liter Hemi V8 cranks out 357 horsepower and sounds absolutely incredible. And if you want efficiency without sacrificing power, there's a plug-in hybrid variant that combines a turbo 4-cylinder with electric motors for 375 horsepower and up to 25 miles of pure electric range. The Grand Cherokee L is a true Jeep, which means it's got legitimate off-road capability. This isn't a mall crawler pretending to be tough. You get Jeep's quadra-drive 2 4-wheel drive system, air suspension on higher trims, and multiple terrain modes. This SUV can handle serious trails while still being comfortable and refined on the highway. Inside, it's luxurious. The higher-end Overland and Summit trims feature Napa leather, real wood trim, massaging front seats, a massive 12.1-inch touchscreen, and a premium audio system. The build quality is excellent, and it genuinely feels like a luxury SUV. Let's break down the pricing. The base Laredo trim starts around $47,000. The Altitude trim pushes into the mid-50s. If you want the luxurious Overland, you're looking at the low to mid-60s, and the top-tier Summit Reserve can reach into the low 70s when fully loaded. Yes, it's more expensive than the others on this list, but you're getting 3 rows, serious luxury, and genuine off-road capability. When you compare it to competitors like the Lincoln Aviator or the Acura MDX, the Grand Cherokee L offers way more character and off-road prowess at a similar or lower price point. Why is it underrated? Because people see Grand Cherokee and assume it's the same as the 2-row model. They don't realize this L variant is essentially a completely different vehicle with way more space and versatility. It deserves way more recognition than it gets. SUV number 3, Honda Passport. Number 3 on our list is the Honda Passport, and this might be the most overlooked SUV in Honda's entire lineup. The Passport sits between the smaller CR-V and the larger Pilot, and that's part of why people forget about it. But here's what makes it special. It's a two-row mid-size SUV, which is increasingly rare in today's market. Most automakers force you to get a three-row if you want this size. Under the hood, the Passport packs a 3.5-liter, naturally aspirated V6 engine, producing 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. While competitors have switched to smaller turbocharged four-cylinders, Honda kept the V6, and that's a good thing. It's smooth, powerful, reliable, and sounds way better than any Turbo 4. The engine pairs with a 9-speed automatic transmission and Honda's intelligent variable torque management all-wheel drive system. This isn't just for bad weather. The Passport has genuine off-road capability. Ground clearance is excellent, approach and departure angles are impressive, and there are multiple terrain modes including sand, mud, and snow settings. Inside, you get a spacious cabin with comfortable seating for 5 adults. With the rear seats folded, cargo space expands to 100.8 cubic feet, which is massive. The interior design is clean and functional, typical Honda style. You get an 8-inch touchscreen on lower trims or a 9-inch unit on higher trims, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and Honda Sensing Safety Suite comes standard. Now for the pricing. The base RTL trim starts at $43,795. If you want the adventure-ready Trail Sport with its rugged styling and off-road upgrades, that's $46,395. The top-of-the-line Black Edition with blacked-out styling and premium features comes in at $49,865. That's very competitive pricing considering what you're getting. A mid-size SUV with a proven V6 engine and legendary Honda reliability. The Passport's biggest advantage? Simplicity and reliability. This is a Honda, which means it's going to run forever with minimal maintenance. The V6 is proven, the transmission is solid, and overall reliability is outstanding. There are no complex systems to break, no turbos to worry about, just a straightforward, well-built SUV that'll serve you for years. It's underrated because people default to the CR-V if they want something smaller, or the Pilot if they need a third row. The Passport is the Goldilocks option, just right for people who want mid-size space without the bulk of a three-row vehicle. More people need to know about this one. SUV number 2, Ford Mustang Mach-E GT. Coming in at number 2 is the Ford Mustang Mach-E GT, and this is a genuine hidden gem in the electric SUV space. Let's address the elephant in the room first. Yes, Ford called it a Mustang, and yes, Mustang purists were upset. But if you can get past the name controversy, what you've got here is an absolutely phenomenal electric performance SUV that flies under the radar. The Mach-E GT is seriously quick. It packs dual electric motors, producing a combined 480 horsepower and 634 pound-feet of instant electric torque. 0 to 60 happens in just 3.5 seconds. That's legitimate sports car territory. For reference, that's faster than a Porsche Cayenne S and costs way less. The GT Performance Edition takes things even further, with 480 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque. It gets upgraded brakes, MagnaRide adaptive dampers, and summer performance tires. This thing handles like a hot hatch, despite being a full-size SUV. Range on the GT is 280 miles on a full charge, which is solid for a performance-oriented EV. The 91 kilowatt-hour battery charges quickly using DC fast charging. You can add around 61 miles of range in 10 minutes at a high-speed charger. Home charging on a level 2 charger takes about 9.9 hours for a full charge. Inside, it's modern and tech-focused. You get a massive 15.5-inch vertical touchscreen running Ford's Sync 4A system. There's a 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster, premium B&O sound system, and a massive glass panoramic roof. The interior uses quality materials, and the ambient lighting creates a high-tech atmosphere. Let's talk money. The GT model starts at $54,495. Now, before you think that's expensive, remember that's before any potential federal or state EV tax credits, which can bring the effective price down by $7,500 or more, depending on your location. That puts the real cost closer to $47,000. And when you factor in lower operating costs, no gas, no oil changes, minimal brake maintenance thanks to regenerative braking, the Mach-E GT becomes even more attractive over time. For comparison, the base Select model starts at $37,995. The Select with all-wheel drive is $40,995, the Premium is $41,995, and the Premium with AWD is $44,995. So you've got options across the range. Why is this underrated? Because people still associate Mustang with muscle cars, not electric SUVs. Tesla gets all the EV attention, while the Mach-E quietly offers better build quality, more traditional controls, and access to Ford's extensive dealer network for service. The GT variant especially is a performance bargain that more enthusiasts need to discover. SUV number 1, Mazda CX-50. And finally, our number 1 most underrated SUV is the Mazda CX-50. This is the SUV that deserves way more attention than it gets. The CX-50 is Mazda's rugged, adventure-focused compact SUV. It shares a platform with the CX-5, but is objectively better in almost every way. It's longer, wider, and more capable, yet people still default to buying the CX-5 simply because they're more familiar with it. Engine options include a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter four-cylinder, making 187 horsepower, which is adequate and fuel-efficient. But the star of the show is the turbocharged 2.5-liter engine, producing 256 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque. With that turbo engine, the CX-50 is genuinely quick. 0 to 60 happens in just 6.4 seconds. All-wheel drive comes standard across the lineup, and Mazda's iActive AWD system is excellent. There's also a new hybrid variant for 2025 that delivers impressive efficiency with electronic AWD and around 200 horsepower combined output. What really sets the CX-50 apart is the interior quality. Mazda has always punched above its weight class here, and the CX-50 is no exception. You get materials that feel like they belong in vehicles costing $10,000 to $15,000 more. Soft touch surfaces, real stitching, premium plastics. It's all there. Higher trims feature Nappa leather, heated and ventilated seats, and a head-up display. The infotainment system uses a 10.25-inch screen with a rotary controller. It's intuitive and responsive, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The Bose sound system on upper trims is excellent. Now here's where the CX-50 really shines: the pricing. The base 2.5S Select model starts at just $29,900. That's phenomenal for what you're getting. The preferred trim is $32,400, and the premium is $34,900. If you want the hybrid preferred starts at $34,750, and the top-tier hybrid Premium Plus is $40,450. For the turbocharged models, the turbo starts at $37,900. And even the fully loaded Turbo Premium Plus tops out at $42,900. Think about that. The most expensive CX-50 is still under $43,000, and it comes with luxury-level materials, premium features, and turbocharged performance. That's incredible value. The CX-50 is the most underrated SUV because it does everything well without making a big fuss about it. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it's exceptionally well-built, fun to drive, practical, and affordable. Mazda doesn't have the marketing budget of Toyota or Honda, so fewer people know about it. But those who drive it almost always fall in love. So there you have it. The top 5 most underrated SUVs you can buy right now. The Mazda CX-50 takes the crown for offering luxury-level quality at mainstream prices, starting at just under $30,000. The Ford Mustang Mach-E GT is an electric performance bargain at $54,000 before incentives. The Honda Passport keeps it simple with proven reliability starting at $43,795. The Jeep Grand Cherokee L gives you 3-row versatility with real off-road capability starting at $47,000. And the Subaru Outback continues being the adventure-ready wagon SUV that loyal owners swear by, starting around $29,000 to $31,000. The common thread? All 5 of these vehicles offer incredible value and capability that gets overlooked because they're not the loudest voices in the room. Smart buyers know that the best deals aren't always the most popular choices. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Drop a comment below telling me which of these 5 SUVs you'd pick, or if there's another underrated SUV you think deserves recognition. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.